Oh my God, it's such a mess. Hey guys, what's up? Happy Monday, everybody. I hope your weekend was fantabulous. It is Monday here at the Igloo, and welcome to the Igloo, by the way. I am the Iceman. Welcome to my little corner of Twitchdom and the internet. Mix It Up Monday. That's what we call our Monday night streams. That's where we do something different for the night. Typically, the games that we play can take some time to get through. So every Monday we take a night. Typically, it is to play a game, just to get away. Not that we hate the games that we're playing, because if we hate them, we won't play them. We'll stop. We've done that before. It'll give us a chance to take a break and try something different, which we are definitely going to be doing today. If you'll notice, my capture device behind me says no signal. That's because we're not doing a game tonight. We're going to be doing our first, we call it, I guess, Makers and Crafting. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Makers and Crafting category. We are going to be doing some Legos today. And I've got extra cameras set up above me. It's pointing straight down at my desk. And let's see, let's get that switched over. So there we go. I will leave it up to everybody. Typically it will take folks, the normal crew, a little bit of time to get here. So this is the top down view. We've done this kind of thing before. It was a Mix It Up Monday, as a matter of fact. Oh, geez, I don't remember when that was. It was probably at least a year ago, where we did Zork, and we had the camera. This was back when I had a boom arm, a normal boom arm. Let's see, where is that? I had a normal boom arm, and the microphone was coming out from the side of the desk instead of directly in front of me, and I had the camera attached to the boom arm at the time. So that way, we had a piece of graph paper, and we were drawing the map of the game as we were going. Those of you that don't know what Zork is, it's one of the original. Let's see, that would have been February 15th, 2021. Text adventure. You had to type in your commands of what you wanted to do in the keyboard. There's no graphical interface whatsoever. So, it'll say you'll move into a room, and it'll give you a description of the room and say, oh, there's a door to the left or to the west, I guess. And you can say go west, and then it will take you to the next room, and it'll keep doing that. And as you do that, you draw your map on the paper. Beldahar, what's up? Oh my goodness. Look at those chiclet keys. Well, these actually, I don't know. Are these really considered chiclet keys? Is it just because they're round? Anyway, thank you for the resub.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Because I thought chiclet keys were square and small, like the IBM PC Junior. IBM PC Junior was, I think, where those got their name, if I remember right. But yeah, this is I love this keyboard, whether or not you like the buttons or not. This is a Logitech K780, I believe. Yeah, K780. It's Bluetooth. It also has the standard Logitech unifying receiver, is what they call it. You can use it, their proprietary wireless dongle thingy, but it's nice because you can see the white buttons there. You can pair this with up to 3 different devices, and you can switch amongst them quickly. So if you've got 2 computers, or a computer and a tablet, or a computer and your phone, you can switch between them pretty quickly, which is nice. And Logitech mouse. I love Logitech hardware. I think they make good stuff. So, and this keyboard is heavy. This is not cheap. This thing probably weighs several pounds. I mean, this isn't a cheap keyboard at all. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. Before we get started, need a couple of opinions from folks, and these, you don't have to give them all right now. We can adjust as we go. But a couple things. I'm probably gonna move the keyboard up out of the way. Up there at least. I may move it over to the side eventually. I will need to use it eventually, I'm sure. But the other couple of things is what to do with the mouse mat. Do we leave the mouse mat in place, or do we move it out of the way? It seems to me like it might be better to move it out of the way, but I'll leave it up to you guys which way it makes it. Oh, 5, huh? Nice. Let's make it 6. So yeah, we'll have, it might make the pieces easier to see if it's on the natural wood, and this is wood. This isn't fake shit. Yeah, that's the only thing, is might make it not slide around. And I'll have to put the mouse over here and keep it out of the way. The other thing is the boom arm for the microphone. A couple of issues with that. Obviously, it's going to be blocking at least some of your view. I can move it out of the way. That's the plus. All I got to do is do that. But as you notice, if I move it out of the way, you can't hear me very well. So you guys let me know what you want me to do. I'm fine either way. Yeah, because that's part of the whole reason, right? Is to be able to hear the streamer. And of course, I smack the camera right off the bat. All right, let me get it back in place. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we'll go with this for now. If I need to adjust it, I can. Couple of other things. If you notice, the channel points rewards, I mentioned this in Discord this morning as well. The vast majority of them are turned off for the night. Anything that affects, flipping the screen or changing the camera color, any of that type of stuff, all of that stuff has been turned off. The reason for that is because of the way the bot and the Stream Deck would be the same way too. Whenever you want to interact with a source, whether it be some text or the camera or setting the colors or anything like that, it needs to have a reference. You need to say, for the main scene, camera border, set it to blue, set it to red, set it to green. This is not the same. They call them scenes in OBS. So they're currently set up for the main scene. So main scene, camera frame, blue, right? Well, this is the overhead scene, obviously, because I've got a completely different layout here. So when if somebody was to redeem that, they wouldn't see it, right? Because it would be doing it over on the other scene, and it would be wasting their point. So I'm not going to, I can fix it, but it's going to take some time. So, and I just didn't have the time to do all of that. So anyway, I think that's all of the business that we got to take care of. And also, let me know also, I can adjust the brightness. It's not really brightness, but it's the exposure on the camera. If it seems too bright, I can adjust it. Some of them might be too dark, but I can adjust it a little bit to make it a little easier to see. If it looks like it's a little washed out, I can adjust it. So let me know on that too. So anyway, so the star of the show today is this. If I can get it in here. This is the Lego Tallneck from Horizon Forbidden West. It has, You can see at the bottom 1,222 pieces. So we're not going to be able to put this thing together completely today, especially when you consider you have to put the base together. The base is not, you can probably see it better on this picture. Yeah, the base is not a solid piece. It is pieces of Legos put together as well. So, Ty, if you're out there, I was in Miss B's channel earlier today chatting with them, and I mentioned that we were going to be doing that, and Ty had guessed that it was probably going to be this. And he's correct. Now I got to figure out how to get the box open. I have not. Not opened it yet. And where do you open it? Oh, that's because it's glued. Why? It is glued. All right, I'm gonna have to go get a knife. I'll be right back. My bad. Yeah, exactly. Silly me. Silly me for thinking this would be easy to open. All right, let me see if I can get this here. Oh my God. I think that makes me wonder if they actually wanted me to get it open. Get that out of the way. Looks. There we go. Okay. Here is your assembly instructions. You see how thick that is? I mean, taking a quick look at the instructions, we might get the base done today. Hey, Adonis, what's up? And here we go. Pieces and parts. Okay, we got, stickers. All right. 3. 6 and 4 and 2 and 5. This looks like it's the biggest piece. So obviously that's the base of your base. All your base belong to us. Just look at the pictures. Yeah, Azar Vaxes, what's up? Oh, Adonis, I'm glad you're here. Not that I'm not normally anyway, but it's funny because I didn't know that your PlayStation ID was Darwin Avenger. You gave me that the other day when we were doing the Fall Guys. I'd seen that Darwin Avenger in my Discord for the longest time, and I'm like, who is that? I have no idea who that person is, and they're a sub. So I don't remember seeing that person in chat ever. So now that I know that it's you, thank you for joining the Discord, by the way. It's generally pretty quiet, but that's fine. Yeah, Joinga status, we got 6. And we got 0. All right. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to go back to the exposure on the camera. Okay, so we've got this. Now let me adjust the exposure and let me see and tell me which one you prefer. So we've got that, and we've got that. And we've got that.
Welcome, everyone.
Ty, what's up? It seems to me like the middle one would be the best one. This one. That one seems a little overexposed, especially depending on the angle of the light. So we like, okay, so this is, according to the values on the slider here, this is -6, this is -5, and that is -4. So we're saying -5. Saying keep it at that one. I mean, you're still going to get, I mean, even I see that from here. Just pick a number. Okay. I don't know. Well, I'm going to guess that it's pretty much going to be the bags are numbered in the order that you're going to need them. And I was talking with some of my friends at work today, and we were talking about Legos because I had said I was going to be doing this. And Miss B, what's up? Thank you for the raid. There we go. That's what we're doing tonight. Right there.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's
Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Jesus. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me scroll back up here. The Hive has arrived. Thank you, Miss B. Hope your stream went well. Happy Monday, y'all. And I hope you're feeling all right, too. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, Ty, you got it right. It was the Tallneck, and you can see, showing this off earlier. Here's your instruction booklet. So yeah, it's it doesn't have 160 pages of stuff. All right, so let's see what the booklet says inside. It's obviously, it's when I look at it this way, it's going to be upside down for you guys. Let's see. The world of Horizon. 1,000 years after a global cataclysm, Earth has been remade into a lush, thriving ecosystem, but with a new dominant species. The machines. These massive animal-like robots fill the lands, oceans, and skies, serving as the guardians and enforcers of the revived natural order. Millions of fans have fought against, destroyed, and defeated machines in Horizon Zero Dawn, and now Horizon Forbidden West. But what is it like to build one? Oops. Yeah. Yeah, obviously she didn't see the stuff in Discord this morning. The Lego designer. I fell in love with Horizon Zero Dawn the first time I played it. It's a well, wait a minute. She shouldn't have been able to redeem it. They're supposed to be off. Yeah, they are off. The only ones you should see, oh, just in case it wasn't clear. Okay, so you want it. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was confused. Let me do this. I didn't even think about that. There, how's that? Better? Now, the writing is going to be backwards. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I fell in love with Horizon Zero Dawn the first time I played it. It's a futuristic world full of gorgeous scenery, strong characters, threatening machines, and a rich story. Of course, I could flip it this way too. Let's try this and see if that makes it even better. There, how's that? The Guerrilla designers were a huge inspiration and help in capturing the spirit of this universe in Lego form. The Horizon fan community is so creative, so this model is dedicated to their passion and imagination. Yeah, there you go. The machines. The people of Horizon look upon the machines with wonder and awe. Overall, they appear to be the preservers and protectors of the natural world. Humans live with them in an uneasy balance, hunting some for metal and ammunition, fighting others that encroach on settlements. But a few of these metal giants are so majestic and powerful that no one dares go near them. Not me. I say bring it. Especially when we see a Thunderjaw. Okay, the Tallneck. Oblivious to interruption and impervious to attack. Yes. These giants circle wide areas monitoring local conditions. Their massive disc-like heads, the saucer section, contain communication hubs that send out signals to other machines. While completely peaceful, they are often guarded by packs of sentries and combat units. This display model showcases the beautiful and dangerous world of Horizon with the majestic Tallneck, a vigilant watcher, and Aloy. Okay, new building techniques formed the clean circle shape and a solid structure. It is the most complex assembly of the set and the most fun. The neck, the basic armor plate pattern is almost identical to our first Lego sketch model. The neck structure, however, was significantly altered to mimic the mechanical details. And this is in 3 different languages. I'm guessing it looks like French and I guess Spanish. Body and legs. Sideways building captures the right angles and curves. Feet, carefully designed to get the right shape. The feet also connect well with the base. The display base includes tall grass where Aloy can hide to avoid the watcher. So yeah, we got a watcher to make. We've got an Aloy to make. I think although Aloy is pretty much... Oh, maybe not. We got to put her together too. Because I see her head. I see her head floating around in the bag. Aloy, armed with a powerful high-tech spear and an ancient device that can decipher digital data. Aloy is the greatest machine hunter of her age. A hero known to all tribes, she has defended them against deadly machines, infamous cults, vengeful insurgents, and dangers from the ancient past. The minifigure details one of her signature outfits, with her focus incorporated in the hair element. That's it. Easy peasy. And also, Adonis, I was talking to Jay, you know Jay, at work. Jay just got this today, and not the Lego. He got the game today, and he's probably playing it right now, as a matter of fact. Okay. Yeah, and also we were talking about right before we get started here, we got a lot. I work with a lot of geeks, and that's a good thing. We were talking about some of the other Lego sets. Like they got 2 sizes of Millennium Falcon. One of them was the website we were looking at. It was 800 euros. I don't know what the current conversion rate is, but oh, nice replacement TV. Did you mention that you were having a problem with it? I know you said you got it, but I don't remember you saying you had any issues. Okay, so it looks like Aloy is first, actually. So bags 1, 2, and 3 are for the base. 4 through 8 are for the Tallneck. Okay. It tells me to open the bag and dump it out. Oh, and they're oh man, we got bagception. Okay. Oh, the installers dropped it. Oh my God. Okay. All right, so there's 2 Aloy pieces. Let's see. Holy crap. Okay, so there's her legs. So here I am already not following the instructions. So we got to get her done first, right? Okay. We get her head. And I am going to have to do a little bit of rearranging in here to have some place to put this. So there's our favorite huntress. Yeah, the autofocus on that may not be great, so we'll put her up here. That may not be any better. It's not gonna work. Anyway, that's her. And I gotta remember everything's gonna be upside down. And her legs do move independently of each other, and I guess the arms do too. So, okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We got to do the spear, which is, well, it looks like a gray piece. Okay, so it goes on top like that. And then we've got this. And it looks like a white piece. Goes like that. We got the okay, are there 2? It looks like 2. I mean, the picture show, I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here. Yeah, yeah, the people have not changed. Okay, so this must be an extra feather. Yep. Okay, and we need, okay, so that's the bow. Where is, I'm looking for the tip. See it. Where is it? We are not the tip of the spear yet. I've never seen someone so happy to be a failure. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely don't see a piece that looks like the tip. Oh, here it is. That's weird. Why wouldn't they just put all of the pieces for her in the same bag? Okay. And we got that. And we have a spear. It goes in, I guess it could go in either arm, I guess. Okay. Spear, and doesn't look like the bow gets anything. I mean, they have it underneath. Man, it, you know, it's like, how hard do I press to get her hand in there? Do we slide it? You know, I don't want to break. There we go. All right, it looks a little awkward, but there we go. You were dropped as a child more than once, I'm assuming. All right, so there, now she's done. All right, we can set her off to the side. She can guard me while I do the rest. So I guess the feathers, it's just an extra. It's just an extra piece. Okay. Page 2. Oh boy. We're not going to get very far. Okay, so we've got a gray. See, it says it looks gray, but it's actually looks like it's actually black. All right, and we've got, this must be the Watcher. So we'll do that. It says posts up, but that doesn't look right unless it goes like this, which it does. Okay. 35. Yeah, but I did a lot of reading too. And I did a lot of setup. Looks like a gray. And this guy right here. Yep. Might take longer than the game did. Yeah, and I was also telling Jay, I'm actually pretty excited for him to play, because although I don't remember when we played it, we didn't have that many bugs. But they've made a lot of quality of life type improvements that I didn't get. Okay, so we've got this one. Okay. Looks like that goes there. Okay. And then this guy, looks like it goes there. Yeah, well, hey, you know, we played, how many times have I played Zero Dawn? Three times? Okay, so we've got this. We're down to here now. Now we get to add these green pieces. Okay. How are we doing on time, Balder? Are we doing all right now? I've had like 5 pieces in like the last 2 minutes. We got to be on record pace here. And then we got this guy over here. Okay. And looks like This one goes like this. Okay. You can only count to 10. Got it. Got it. This looks like a snowmobile. All right, we got a round piece, which looks like this one. And then we've got... Where is... It looks like a black connector piece. Nope, it's gray. Okay, and it only goes in one way. Put that one there. Then we put this one here. And then we put that on here. Okay. Hey, 5'4" of no. How's it going? Hello, hello. My day is going great. I had a good Monday. And we get to play with Legos for the first time on stream. And probably the first time in person at all in almost 20 years, probably, with my kids. Okay, so that looks like the body of the Watcher, right? We got that far. Set that over here. All right, what do we got here? Okay, it looks like this is going to be the head. We've got this guy. And trust me, when we were talking about Legos in our scrum this morning, okay, do we do... I'm a little confused here. I mean, I guess it's trying to tell me that I can put, I'm supposed to put, because obviously if you've played the games or you've watched them played, you know, the eyes of the Watchers can be different colors based on its alert status and all that kind of thing. And that's what it's trying to tell me here is, like I said, I can pick one of 3 colors however I want it. We'll do yellow. And it doesn't matter because it's symmetrical. Okay, and then we've got 2 of these. They go on either side. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one. Let's put this one on there. Okay, I guess that goes like that, right? It doesn't. Okay, yeah, it does. The next one it does. Okay, so we put one of those on each side. It's not square. That's fine. Not even going to notice it. Okay. So we're right here basically. You guys probably can't see the diagram too well. This is affecting the autofocus obviously for that. So all right, so we've got this and we got to do, and that's also symmetrical. So we do that. And we've got to put this black piece on it right there. And then do this. Or, wait a minute, maybe not. Maybe it goes that. Or something like that. And now it's like this. And it skipped these two white pieces here. I don't see a step to put those on, but it looks like those. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on a minute. I got to get my bearings here. Is that right? There's no... It looks like these two white pieces are supposed to go on the bottom. It's supposed to make up the head, but I don't see any way to attach them. Ha 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 ha. I'm a little confused. Unless, okay. Let's put that back there. I mean, that takes care of the top. But there's no, I don't, there needs to be a nub. There needs to be a nub on the bottom so that I can put the piece on the bottom. Like that. And the head would essentially be done, but there's no nub. There's no nub down here to attach that to. Now it does have, I wonder if one of these pieces is supposed to go underneath there and they just didn't put that step on there. Snap. No, that's not going to work because it's too big. That's not going to work. Great. You can't get it off now. Okay, so we need something to... Is it... This is the one I just took off. That is not going to fit. Okay, yeah, there's something... They missed a step or something because there's no way to get the bottom piece on here. Doesn't mean all the other nubs. Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay, put that to the bottom. To the bottom. To the bottom. I mean, I've got it exactly like it is in the diagram here. And there's no way to... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do here. I mean, I can't... What I need... I don't know. We may just have to leave it off for now. I don't want to spend an hour trying to figure out how to get that to work. We'll move that piece up there and leave it up there. All right, so he just doesn't have a chin. Or Watcher doesn't have a chin. Now the angle of the light is going to get in my way, so I got to push it up that way. Okay, so now we get to attach the head to the body. It goes like that. So at least got most of it. There we go. Okay, now we need one of these. Those over there, and put these in front of me so I can see. Looks like this guy. We put nunchucks, right? That looked like a nunchuck. Is that the right weapon? Okay, we got this guy. Okay, we got that and that. Oh, these are the legs. So you got to do 2 of those. Okay. Got those, and we attach them to the body. Satisfying snap. You see, he's pigeon-toed. Trying to get him to lean forward so he'll stay up. There we go. That'll be close enough. Okay, so that's what we got now. Uh-oh. Now the fun really begins. Okay, so we've got Aloy. We got Aloy and we got a Watcher. Oh no, the spear fell off. Okay. All right, looks like it's time for the base. So what do we do with these? Maybe I shouldn't have thrown the bags off to the side. Okay, base time. So we've got... All right, so we got several things here. You've got a traffic light. You see a traffic light there. We've got some of the red grass that she can hide in, and we've got a tree. A tree there. Some red flowers, looks like, as well. And I guess just some debris or rubble down there, too. Okay. Let me look ahead a little bit here. I'm kind of curious where the green piece fits in. All right, it's not going to be for a while. All right, so we've got one long black piece that has eight nubs on it and one with 4. Is it supposed to be? I don't see any black ones, so it's got to come out of another pile. Okay, let me put that here. And we've got a 5 brown. How now, brown cow? Put that there. Okay, then we put the red one, which is 4. Put that one underneath. Then we put another, that looks like another 6. Brown 6 over the top. Then we put another black piece. That's another 8. 8. Am I keeping this stuff in view so you guys can see it? Okay, and another black 4 goes there. Hey, we made a stick. Ow. Pinched. Okay. Now we've got 3 of these. Okay, 2 in from the end, and 2 in from the end, and then the other one is just centered. That's not the right one. Or is it? It is. Okay. Okay, got that. Down here. Got two 6s brown. In 2 on both ends. And we've got some orange. Those are at the ends. And a 3 separation. Okay, standard Lego stuff there. And we've got 2 of these 4s. Okay. We'll do that and okay, that's right. Then we do 2 more of these. Okay. All right, now coming up here, we've got 2 black end pieces. That there. And that there. And then we got 4 reds. 4 red 4s. Here. And here. And then in the middle. Okay. You know, it's funny. This is the base. It's like, why, if it's all going to be covered by green pieces, then why do we have all the different colors inside? You're not going to see them. Six browns. That. And this. There we go. Good to go. And now we need 3 more of the white ones. Those all go to the inside as well. It's on the end. On the end. And the bridge piece. Okay. Cooking with butter. Okay, so we got 2 blues, single, 2 orange, 2s. That one goes there. That one goes there. And we got these 2 right here. Ow. I've already pinched myself like 3 times. Okay, 2 more of those. And a gray arch. There we go. Okay, so we need 4. I don't see those. Unless they're supposed to be gray, I guess. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're gray. Okay, these go. But these guys this way, nubs all pointing in the same direction. I wonder how long it takes them to design some of these. Okay, that looks good. All right. Yep. Then we got the other, I guess it's the, well, look at these. Oh, we got to put the other ones on here first. We got to do that piece. And this piece. Then we can do these. There we go. Okay. Got that. Okay. So it looks like it's another one of the same size and color. So we do those. And we've got one of these as a bridge piece. Okay. We've got 2 black 2s. Do that. Okay, another white one in the middle. Oh, we've got, is it this one? And we got a gray 6. There we go. A black 4 and a black 2. Okay. And we got the finishing pieces. And that's done. Okay, it looks like we get to set that aside. Okay, so it looks like we're making 2 of those. So we need red and 2 tans and 4 of the gray of these guys. Okay, so we do that. Let me put these in the center. Look, Ma, 2 hands. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 of those. Now we need 8 of the blue ones. 4 on each side. Okay. 2 of those. Now we need some arches. Need an arch. We need a tan 2x2. A black. Black flat piece on both sides. And 2 of these per side. All right. Okay. We put the 2 gray pieces on. Nubs out. then the tan pieces, and then the nubs on the other side. Okay. Oh, I forgot these. Do that one. Pinched myself again. That's number 4. And then let me put the flat piece on. Okay. Then we put them together. There we go. Now, looks like we get to put them on here. I can't see it because of the glare. All right. And looks like it goes right here. Probably going to have to build the other side next. The other half. Come on, baby. There we go. Wow. That can't be right. That's sticking out quite a ways. Yeah, see, their gap is a lot. I mean, that's closer to what the picture looks like as far as the gap goes here. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have... Ah, okay, I see. I see. All right, I missed a piece here. That would explain it. There we go. All right, cool. That's what we got. Yep. Here comes the other half. Let's just set it right there. Okay, maybe not. Set it over here. Okay, same thing. You got a 4 on the end of that. Come on. There we go. Okay, and that's another 6. And a red 4 underneath. I think our parts per minute is going up. Okay, that is an 8. Okay, and a 4 on each end. I don't know. That might be pushing it. Okay, so that begs the question. Should we just go ahead, if it takes a couple of nights to do this, should we just go ahead and do the whole thing? Start to finish? All right, got this one here. And we got 2 6 by browns. Oops, that one there, and this one here. Okay. Now we do our orange ones again at the edge of the browns, and this one in here. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not. When this first came out, I tried to buy one the day that it was released. Couldn't find one anywhere. Nowhere. So I gave up. And then when my friend Jay and I at work were talking about gaming and stuff the other day and collectibles and all that kind of stuff, I had made the comment to him that I would love to build this, but I don't really have the room for it. Technically, that was not true, because I've got plenty of room behind me on the shelves and stuff back there. The problem is, depending on where I put certain things, you guys are not going to be able to see it, like directly behind me. I've got a whole area about this wide and about that deep that I could put stuff on, and there's stuff back there now. It's just that you can't see it. So there's going to have to be some give and take as far as where I put things, because the only place that this thing is going to go is up there. And that's where my Garrus, my Tally, my Morden, my Eivor, my Master Chief. Yeah, that's where all those are. So I don't know if I'll be able to keep any of those up there and have this on there too, because this is 9 inches wide. The base on this is 9 inches wide, and it's 13.5 inches tall when it's built, obviously. So there may have to be some give and take. Not that the one thing that I wished I had better in this room is lighting for the stuff back there, so that you guys could actually see it. Okay. Now we got to do these. This. Wait a minute. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Sodite. Okay. We've got our 3 red 1x3s. But, you know, and I just went and looked. I don't remember where I looked, but I went and looked on the Target website just for grins after Jay and I had that conversation. And they actually had some. So I said, what the hell? Ouch, I just pinched myself again. Number 5. These are $80, by the way. $80. So I said, all right, we'll I'm going to get it. I'll just make the room. have to do a little bit of creative rearranging in here. Oops, that's not right. That guy goes down here. All right. Okay, looks good. Now we got to do our blue ones again. 2 orange, 2 blue. Got you and you. And you and you. Oh, by the way, Baldahar, I don't know if you noticed the title of the stream. Spare and I can't have our seasoned gamer team because we're not partners, but we can certainly use the hashtag. I need to get with him and tell him that I'm doing that so he can put it on all his streams too. Because you can click on the hashtags and it'll show you any streams that have that in the title. Okay. We put our arch. Cooking with butter. Butter, butter, butter. Okay. All right, and we need 2 more of those. Oh my God, we are about to empty. We are about to have emptied 3 bags. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags empty. Okay. Now we get to start doing these again. Okay. Looks good. And we got to do another, I guess it's a shorty, one of these guys. And we need 2 of those. And this guy. No, not right. They go here. And we've got to do another one of those. So we don't get the flat ones yet. There. Okay. Sehr gut. Okay. Looks good. We did it! We got the base done! Yay! Look at all those pretty colors. You're right, man. Look at that.
We did it! We did it! Yay!
Yeah, it's the little things in life, right? Aha, it's the grass. Wait a minute, we already did back. Oh, no, we didn't. got those pieces. We've got some extra colored ones. All right. Excuse me. All right. Bag number 2. We won't open that one yet. Okay, so we need a 2x2, and I guess it doesn't matter where it goes. Looks like it goes there, down here. Then we get, it looks like 2 of the dark green. Yeah, it's got 3 on it. There we go. Get this guy. Then we do this. Right. And then we do this. No, we don't do that. We need I mean, they both look dark green. Yeah, it looked like we got 2 of those, and we weren't supposed to get 2 of them. Unless we open up the other bag, which makes no sense to me. I mean, obviously one of these is going to have to go to the bottom, since it's going to be, oops, that's not right. There we go. Okay, we did that, and we put this piece on here. Solidify that. Then we've got this guy and this guy, and this one goes over here, flush. And this one goes over here, flush. Okay. Okay, a 3x3 green and a 3x3 gray. Gray one goes there. Green one goes here. And we've got one of these. And one of these. Goes there. That goes there. And there's got to be a gray one. It's a 3, right? Oh, no, it's a brown one. It's a bit weird. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Dirt. It's got to be dirt. Okay, now we put this one flush there and there. Snap, snap. Another 3x3 gray one goes here and here. Okay. All right. It's pretty solid, but it's got some flex to it. Okay, so we've got... All right. We've got a dark green. And a brown. Brown one goes there. We need this guy. Let's go here. Yeah, I missed that one up there. Oh. And let's see, this guy goes here, and we need another dark green one here. Right. Okay. Then we need a brown. There. Brown 2x2. All right. Okay. Now we've got a match for that. Good. Got a whole bunch of grays. Now this must be our debris. So we've got 2 of those. We've got one of those, one of these, and here it is, and that guy. It's making my neck hurt. All the looking down. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. We got that and that. Okay. Ah, no, don't you come apart on me. Don't you dare. Okay, next page. And we've got this piece right here. We got that. And we need a gray. These and one of those. minutes. Right there. Looks like dark green. It's a 2. 2 with a nub. Okay, and then we put this here, right there. Okay. Good to go. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, man. 1,200 pieces in 82 minutes. I mean, it's like I was saying before, at least I alluded to it. Why were there 2 bags? Maybe because these are smaller pieces. I don't know. If it's all for the same section of the build, then why not just throw them all in one bag? The little bag was inside the big bag anyway. All right, let's see. We've got one of these and one of these. And a green, bright green. Okay. This piece goes here. And this piece goes, rotate it around like that. And then this guy is, wait. That's not right. This guy goes here. Then this guy goes there. And then this one goes right there. Okay. Now it's almost the same thing. Here, so we'll put that there. Another green single pole right here, and then we've got a brown. It goes like that, and then this one goes here. Yep. Because it makes too much sense. Yeah. Silly me. Looks like we got another dark green nub. It goes there, and okay. All right. Step 62 is complete. Yeah, my neck is not going to like me in the morning. Put that there, and we've got another gray piece here. Put that there, and the other grass 2x4. Yeah, 2x4 goes there. And then we've got another one of these. It goes here. Yep. All right, and we've got another single right there, and another piece of grass. Okay, and oh, no, there are two of those. This one. Goes in there, and this one goes. Little catty corner, cattywampus, however you prefer to say it, depending on your part of the country. And then we put those. Okay. And we need a gray. A big one and a small one. Okay, got those. There, and this goes here. I don't know. Ask my dad. I think it's just out of whack, essentially what it means. Cattywampus. Out of whack, out of place. Out of kilter, whatever. Off kilter. Okay. That one's done. Yeah, I mean, some of these steps are a little ridiculous. You can put 3 pieces on in this entire step. All right. No, that's not the right one. It's this one. It's on the green, so it goes there. And these look like they go like that, and they're staggered like that. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Spelling bee. Use it in a sentence. Beldar is cattywampus. All right, so we've got that. And probably the last one of these. All right, so that one goes there. Yep, and this guy goes here. Okay. Okay, easy pieces here. Flat ones with no nubs. Got the other, I'm going to call it a street lamp, but it's probably not what it's going to be. All right, this piece goes corner to corner with that one. And this goes offset by 1 there. And the green one goes there, and the gray one goes there. Okay. 2 tan squares. 2 of these. And 2 of these. Okay. Looks like it goes there. And this one goes here. There. That one goes there. That goes there. This goes here. Looks a little weird, but hey, who am I to judge? I see you guys can't see the corners like I can. I'm going to remember to keep it under the camera. Okay. Looking good, man. Okay. I got 2x4s. 2x4 and a flat one. Another flat one. And 2 of these. Okay. And it looks like one of those goes there. Okay, this piece looks like, well, it looks like it goes there, and that one is offset by 1. And then this piece goes there. And then this piece goes here. And what about that hole there? I mean, it's supposed to be there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, not right. Not right. Just to move over one. There we go. Because there is a gap right there. We've got that, and we've got these two over here. So, all right, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, that, and this. Oh, we had 2. The other one goes over here. I want to forget that. Probably for feet. How many are there? We've only got, oh, we did 2. We got 3 and 4. Yeah, so that's probably where the Tallneck actually mounts to the base. Okay. That is another 2x4. Goes flush to the end there. This piece goes here. There is a gap there. And this piece goes right here. I mean, even with as much as we've done, you can see how much there is still left to be done. This is what we've done. This is what we've got left to do. It's like almost 3 times as much in pages. In pages. Like I said, it's 160 pages in the manual. Okay, 71. Okay, I think we've already pretty much done this, but do it again. Okay. Okay, so we've got a little 2x round thing, bright green. Another bright green and a really bright green. And a 1 by there. These guys. Okay, this guy goes here. All right. And the other one, did it say 2? It did say 2. One goes there. And the bright green one goes next to there. Okay. And the 1 goes there. This guy goes here. We got our gap there. Okay. 3 green nubs. This is probably going to be the grass. We got 1 there. Then we've got it goes on top. And then it goes on top of the second one. There. Looks like a dark green. That and this piece and this piece. Yeah, it's like 3 pieces on the same step. 2 of them were in one bag and the small bag, and the other one was in the big bag.
Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
Your face, your ass. What's the difference?
Hey guys, what's going on? How channeling your inner 5-year-old tonight? What the? Get your ass in there. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? How is your Monday? Do we have the timer on the screen? No, we don't. Thank you. Yeah, that was another thing when I was talking about not doing the camera stuff for tonight, you won't see the channel points thing up here either because it's on the other scene. It's probably running over there. I would be willing to bet. Ha. Right, because it's in this scene and not the overhead scene. That's why you don't see it. So I just told Google to give me a 15-minute timer. So when it goes, that will be the end of that. All right, let's see. I hope that's right. Fuck them if it's not. Okay, it looks like it is. Okay. That's probably either the street light. It's got to be the street light. Maybe it's the tree. Who knows? We're flying blind here. Oh, it ain't easy being green. Where's Greenie? We need Greenie here. Okay, we've got those, and the 2x2. Okay, we put the 4x4 on top of the 2x2. Okay, we put those 2 like that. And put... Wait a minute. Oh. I did it wrong. Sue me. Yay, we finished that side. That was really bothering the shit out of me. When are we gonna put something on that side to make it nice? Now it's nice. Okay, one square flat one. One corner. One single green, dark green. And another, whatever you call these. Uppers. We call them uppers. Okay, this one goes here. That one goes on number 2. This one goes over here. And then this one goes here to fill in that gap. You know, it's almost like they were supposed to go together this way. Isn't that amazing? Yay! Another step done. Wow, we're up to 77 already. How many actual steps are there? 279 steps. Oh my fucking God. All right, we got two 1x1 flat pieces, one 1x2 flat piece, and another footstool. Okay, see, let's put that one, looks like it goes there. This one goes there, offset by 1. This one goes in there, and this one goes nice and snug. Perfecto. I'm almost done. Yeah, right. Oh my God, it looks so damn small looking on the screen. So why do you need software for your headsets? You have like Astro or something like that? Is it wireless? Nothing beats wired, man. Nothing beats wired. Okay. Wireless. I don't know if you're one of those people that likes to hear your own voice when you speak. Have that feedback. I do. I prefer to hear my own voice in my ears. That way I know that I'm, talking loud enough or too loud or whatever. There's always, with wireless, there's always, even if it's almost imperceptible, there's almost always a delay because of the wireless. And it drives me nuts. All right, let's see. This piece goes here. And we've got 2 of these. Okay, so we got one that goes on the corner and the other. Come back here, damn it. And you go right there. That's not right. That's not the right piece. Get your ass out of here. It's not your turn. There we go. Okay, are we done? Are we done yet? We got another one of these. And now it's your turn, buddy. Now you can play. Now you can come play with the rest of us. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's two of those. That's why. That's why. Look at the numbers, dude. Okay, so this piece goes flush with those two green ones that I just put on there. One of these overlaps with the end, and the other one overlaps in the opposite direction. This guy fills in the corner there. And this one fills in the corner there. Then we do have a little bit of a gap. This gap right here is right there. So, all right, looking good. Yeah, I have to hear. I forget what the side tone. It's called side tone. And that's been around since the telephone was invented. So they just feed just a tiny, tiny bit of the outgoing signal back into the headset so you can hear yourself hear yourself talk. It's called side tone. Okay, I think that's it. Let's do a double check, double tap. Yeah, baby. All right, so our little pile of extra pieces, assuming these are extra pieces, is getting bigger. Oh, we've got stickers too for some parts of it. But yeah, as you know, I think it's in my profile down below, the Audio Technica ATH-M50X. These are great. These are great. Great, 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 great. I have the SteelSeries Arctis 7. Wireless headset. It's a nice headset, don't get me wrong. I got them on sale, so I got a pretty good price for them, but I could never get rid of the delay. So they're still in the box over in the other room. Okay, yay, we got a new bag. That's it? This is all that's in here? This is obvious. This is the tree and the grass and flowers and stuff like that. We got all the pretty colors in this one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. You want to see some color? There you go. There's all your color right there. And we got our little tiny bag. Okay. Yeah, that's pieces for the grass. With a spare battery. Nice. Okay, let's see. So we're going to need this piece. Finally. So we got one gray nub. Which I guess is that. It goes here. Then we've got a piece of grass goes right there. We got grass here and grass here. And another piece of grass. Come on, baby, come on. You can do it. Okay. Yep, there we go. We got those. Okay, now, the hell is that? Ah, little bag. Three of these little guys here. Which are those, and then we've got three of these. Wow, that's kind of sharp. You know, even with as old as the Logitech C920 video or webcams are, they're still pretty damn good. And they're cheap as dirt now, because they've been around for so long. Like something like 50 or 60 bucks. Dirt cheap. And I never got rid of mine, obviously, because that's what that one is right there. The one on top of the TV that you see when I'm starting up, that's a Logitech C610, I believe. Not as good as that one, but it's good enough for that, since all I'm doing with the one up there is just blurring it. Oh wow, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got to take these three. Well, I don't. Yeah, see, that's another one of those, oh man, how much pressure do I put on this? Do I want it to break? Oh, it did. Okay. That's right. The timer's still running. Okay, Google. Cancel my timer.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. And we got our little flowers there. Can't really see. Yeah, the autofocus isn't working that great for these. So anyway, you can get an idea. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so we need 5 brown studs. And then 5, I don't know what these are. Branches, maybe? Who knows? And they do go on top. How am I doing keeping everything in view? I'm not doing anything off screen, am I? Or off camera? I mean, I'm just going through this. I'm not really checking that often to make sure I'm doing stuff where you guys can see it. Looks good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and we talked about the camera arm here at the beginning of the stream. I could have moved it out of the way like that, but then you wouldn't be able to hear me talk. So, Baldahar, you can blame him. Baldahar said it was okay being like it is. So, this is the low profile Elgato mount arm. So it actually goes underneath my monitor. So, and plus you got a lot of flexibility what you can do with this thing too. You can move it completely out of the way. You know, it's really, really nice. I will complain until the cows come home about the Elgato software, because their software sucks. but I have practically no complaints with their hardware. They make really, really nice hardware. Okay, so these go in like that. I'm kind of surprised this isn't more red like it is in the game. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got those. And those all go right here. A couple of them didn't go all the way down. Okay. There we go. It's not bad. I mean, as you've heard me say, I've pinched myself what 5 times. Okay. Now, what are we doing? We're doing. Wow. I guess this might be the tree. So we need 3 of these. Okay, got those. 3 of these guys. 2 of those. Don't have a heart attack. And we need 3 of these. Okay. 2 black of those. 1. No, we need 2 of those. The other one is different, which looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's that one. And a blue one. Right. Yeah. Okay. Step 1, attach this one to one of these. That goes in there. Step 2, we attach. That makes no sense. Why would you have a blue one if you're just going to hide the color? Okay, that. Then we do this. And then we do this again. Okay. Okay, and we've got this guy here. Then we've got that piece goes there, and then we've got one of these. Okay. Oh, I forgot this piece. We do that one. this one, and we've got, oh, it's going to be off screen. Sorry. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't knocked one of them onto the floor. Okay, and you go in there. And another one of these with the 4 there. Okay, and the stud goes there. Then we've got another one here. The 4 goes down there. All right. And then this guy. There we go. Now, uh-oh, we're getting verticality now for sure. I think. Let me do it here first. All right, so we got that. There we go, like that, right? And this goes here. Little on the flimsy side. Oh, there you go, Miss B. We got your yellow and your gold. We need some bees in here. What time is it? Wow, 8:15 already. Holy crap. Doesn't feel like it's been 2 hours. Okay. Probably. Oh, yeah, it does, I guess. Just put them on the studs. I guess. Just put them wherever you want them. Three on each one. I guess. Okay. I guess that'll work. There's whatever floats your boat as far as where you want to put the flowers. You've got 5. You've got 5 spots on each one to potentially put it on for 3. For 3 flowers. So however you want to do it is up to you. Okay. Black and brown. Black and brown. I mean, there's only one kind. Get in there. Okay, are you not going to cooperate? Oh, it might help if I use the right piece. You doofus. Okay, do that, and then that, and then another brown piece. Okay, and we put the post in there. We got two leaves. Put them on however you like. Okay, now we're here. We gotta put this on. I guess. All right, and this guy goes there. A bit of flexibility. And get our brown stick. And another leaf. Okay. One more leaf, and then this thing. Whoa. Okay, we got, this is going to be our traffic light. And put this in the top. We don't have any extra red, green, and yellow lights to put on that thing. Okay, and that goes right here. You can obviously angle it however you like. So now we've got we've got this much. $94. Okay, we get this guy finally. Ah, I was wondering what that little post was for. I guess this is supposed to be a vine. Okay, I gotta rotate that around. It's supposed to be over this way. Like so. I guess. Come on. Don't be getting ornery with me now. Rotate it that way, and we'll move this one over here. I'll try to get...
Boy, let's do this!
get it kind of looking like the picture. Kinda. Although they had it kind... Thank you. They had it kind of wrapping around. Wrapping around like that. So there you go. The vine or whatever. Ah, and trying to get, there you go. Okay. Okay. 2 more leaves. Those go there. And here, I guess. Yep. 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 That's where it goes. Okay, more flowers. We've got, I guess, 6 red. Okay, this looks like this one is supposed to go there. And you put 2 on each one. Rather than trying to push them on to those skinny little stems, you know, rotating them and trying to slide them as much as I can, so I don't break the stems, because they are very thin. Okay, with that. Oh, hey, another bag. Woo! I should probably get a bowl. I mean, we're obviously not going to finish it tonight because we've only got, what, a little over 20 minutes. And we're not even done with the base yet. Oh, yes, we are, at least for now. Uh-oh, it's Tallneck time. I'll drink to that. Bag number 4. As a matter of fact, before I do anything else, let me go get a bowl. Put all the stuff in, extra pieces. And pick up the trash. Smoke them if you got them. Okay, stickers go in there. These other flower pieces. I'm sure we'll need these. But I don't want to take the chance of dropping one of them like I just did. We will put the Watcher and Aloy in the bowl too. For safekeeping. All right, where's the piece that I dropped? Come hither, my little black, my little plastic friend. Where, oh where? There he is. Didn't take long to find. All right. Lego down, Lego down. Okay. Move that over there, get the knife out of the way. And once again, oh no, we've outdone ourselves now. We've got 2 bags in a bag. Bagception. All right. What are we doing now? Other than starting on the Tallneck finally. You know, I wasn't too far off. I don't remember when I said it. We might not get the base done today. And we barely did. Okay, so that is a 1x5 black and a 1x2 gray. And don't tell me I'm going to have to open one of those bags already. Oh my God. Why? Somebody please explain this to me. I don't understand this. Jeez. I could understand if it was for a subsection of this later on, but this is the first damn step. Okay, and then another one. exactly the same. Okay. All right, now we've got, looks like we've got one of these. We've got a corner piece. Oh, let me get, no. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be any other bag. And a gray piece. 1 by 2. Okay. What would be really cool with this is, I don't know if it's got the, if it had the rappel point on it and it had some string that you could attach Aloy to it by the string when she's rappelling down after she's activated the, activated the Tallneck or whatever to get the map. All right. Make the royalty checks out to the Iceman Cometh. I will gladly take the idea guy fee for that. Okay, so the orange. Here we go. Now it's bag number 3. I don't get it. You really don't get it. Okay, that piece goes in there. Okay, and we've got, let's see, these guys. Camera, look like cameras. Cameras to the outside. Okay. Got that. And 2 yellow pieces. Okay. A 1 by 2 red. And a 2 by 3 black. Two. The red goes in the middle. And the black's on it. I haven't pinched myself in a while. Okay. And we've got 2 1 by 2s that are gray. And 2 of these. Okay. And these go across for stability. All right. Oh, so for the base, 96 steps for the base. Okay. We've got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. 3 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Let's not do that yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Iceman. Come on, dude. I wonder, God, I wonder how many Lego pieces they make every single year. It's gotta be like millions. God, they've got to make so many plastic bricks. All right, so we need 2 dark gray 1x2s right there, and 1 black 1x5. Okay, and those go like that, and that one goes there. Okay, I guess we don't need it yet. Okay. Oh, wow, we got more colors. Awesome. So we got another orange one, and we got 2 limers. Yep. And we've got a yellow one, which I guess is this guy. Yeah. Okay. So we need to bring this guy back from the previous steps. Let's flip it upside down, slide him in between there. Put the 2 greenies on there. And put the yellow one on top. Snap. It's the satisfying snap. Okay, and this one goes a little bit of overhang. And we need a red single and a white. Okay. It's upside down, and we put the red one on the left side. And then the white one goes next to it. Okay. There we go. Okay, what is that? A 1x5 black. Put him there. Okay, we've got two single dark grays. There. And then another one of the light gray ones. Okay, we've got that. Pile on even more. All right, so the grays go on the outside. Whoa. Almost lost him. Okay, and he goes in between. Okay. So we got that. $18. We need 2 more cameras. Where's my cameras? Over there. Okay. Believe it or not, my brain is kind of mush right now. You wouldn't think that putting Legos together would waste your brain. Oh, we got curved pieces. Ooh. Okay. that one there, and this one. I guess it's all the concentration, right? Trying to make sure everything's properly put together. We've got what we need: a single and a double. There's the double.
Oh, figure it out. I'm going to use all the power of my brain.
You got it. And you use all of it. Okay, we've got another. There it is. Okay. Yes? Is that right? Is that right? Oh, we got some assemblage. I forgot a step. Woo! Where, oh, where did the other one go? Oh, where can he be? Wow, I skipped a whole bunch of stuff there. Wow. Okay. Time out while Iceman regroups. Much better. Now we can put it together. Although, why does that step shows the black pieces on top of it, but this one does not? What is up with that? Okay. All right, we will, let's see how much time we got. About 8 minutes. Let's see if we can get this page done. This page right here. Okay, flip it over. We've got one red and one dark gray corner piece. Where are you? Yeah, and there's supposed to be two. Oh, here's one of them. So that means the other one's going to be over here too. Okay, got it. Okay. Flip it over. Look, it needs to go down one more. I can do that. Here. And here. Okay. 2. Okay, flip it over. We've got 2. All right. Okay, 2. single black pieces, 2 dark gray single nubs, those 2 1x2s gray, and 2 of whatever the hell those are. These, I guess. Looks like it. Okay. Now we have to do that and that. Then the black piece goes black piece on the bottom. Then this guy goes on the top. Okay. And those get attached underneath. Right there. Okay, I'm really not understanding. Hold on a minute here. Okay, it does show it. Right? Is that right? Yeah. It's a miracle. Okay, one more page. We'll do this will be the last page. Okay, this one goes all the way down the length. Give me strength. Let's see. We've got 2. Oh, here it is. 2 of those and 2 of these gray pieces. These guys. Those. They have to have something that's very, very akin to CAD software to do all this. Lego CAD. Okay. And I guess that goes on the other side. There. And I know that the drawing is off the screen again. So we've got that. 27 is done. 28 looks like a white 1x4, which goes here. We've got 2 of those, and then we've got 2 even smaller ones, which would be these 2. Yep. Okay. Got that. Sehr gut. One of those. We got a gray corner. Right there. And no, we need two of them. This guy. And we need two. There we go. Okay, the red one goes there. This one goes here and get more structural support. We do that and that. And then these go this way. Now we got some density. How many pieces is that? 20 or 30? Okay, two black. Two of these. And two, I guess they're white. Two of these. There we go. That's those two. All right. Okay, these guys go here and here. And then these go there. Could you imagine? I wonder if someone has put this together without looking at the instructions. That would be impressive, to say the least. Okay, that is going to be it for the day. I probably needed another bowl. One bowl for the stuff that was left over from the base, and another one to put these pieces for the Tallneck. I'll go grab that off stream in just a minute. So there we go. Based on the number of pages, we're probably about 40% done. Just a little bit less than half. So yeah. But we didn't really get going with it for probably 15 to 20 minutes with me explaining stuff and getting stuff organized and all that stuff. So we should be able to finish it up tomorrow, and we will go ahead and do that. That will be the stream tomorrow as well, so we can get her done. The Larry the Cable Guy. Let's see, where did we? Let me dog ear the page where we left off. Right here. Okay. Let me get all my stuff back in place. All right. Let me save that, and we got to switch to the lobby. Get everybody's hours and stuff accumulated. Excuse me. That's it for the day. Thank you guys very much for coming and hanging out with this. Not quite a train wreck as I thought it might be. This was fun. Bringing back your inner 10-year-old. Being able to build something like this. So thank you for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. And the camera's all unfocused again. Yeah, streamerlinks.com/YeIcemanCometh. No, it's not Streamerlinks. It is links.app. Whatever the link is in the links command that Miss B put in the chat, go there. I should just put that stuff on my website and just put a link to my own website, so that way I know it's not going to change. It'd probably be easier. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll continue this. We'll finish it up. We'll be back to Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth on Friday. So, and hopefully I'll be, I had some issues with it being such a, I forget how I characterized it, but such a slow burn compared to the stuff that we normally play. So it was a little hard to get used to be honest, but I am enjoying the game. So we'll be back to that on Friday. If we don't finish this tomorrow, we could possibly have a really, really short stream, or maybe I'll just record it and just post it. So anyway, thank you for that. Do we have anybody on tonight? We do. We have a couple of folks. We do. Let me hit the button here. If you would like to join us in the raid, and as soon as I can find the button, I'll get the raider shuffle started. Choo choo! We got choice of two. We have Wanderlust and we have Final Counselor. Final Counselor is playing Sucker for Love. First Date is the name of the game. Super, super nice. And an awesome streamer too. Yeah. So let's, yeah. If you don't know who he is, just give him a follow. Don't even watch. Just get over there, follow him. He's got a good community too. He does a podcast. He does lots of survival horror type stuff. He does cosplay as well. So he's a voice actor too, I believe. So many talents of him. Let's see, before my brain just completely collapses. Yeah, if you want to join us, and I hope you can, even if it's just for a couple of minutes, I would appreciate it, and I know he would too. So copy everything after the colon and the raid command and paste it in his chat when we get over there. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go rest up, get some sleep. I've got a 7 a.m. meeting tomorrow. Ugh. And I have to go pee. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Legos. Have a good night. I'll see you then. Here is the Final Counselor.